I'm Anthony Forrest, the president of Steel Cod, and I'm here with John Beresford, our VP of Sales, ready to discuss all things appliances. All right, John, we've got a versus going with us, and this is within the same category. This is a dryer fight, and this is the heat pump dryers versus traditional vented dryers. It's a really interesting one right now, especially because heat pump dryers are getting pushed a lot more right now, and all-in-one machines are really just by themselves. They're more efficient, they're ventless, they're better for fabrics. It feels like a clear next step, but people are still kind of resistant to move away from vented dryers. Where do you want to start this one?
Yeah, no, it's I think it's a cool episode because I think that a lot of people do get stuck with this one. I would tell you that on paper, heat pump wins, but look, people don't live on paper, right? They live in time. And when time changes, the experience overall really changes for them. And I think that's really where the hesitation comes in with this argument. So let's unpack it.
Okay, so you say that the heat pump should be better, but what does that mean? What does it mean by what does it actually do better than a traditional vented dryer?
So it's a closed loop system, right? So the system is very controlled. It recycles the air. It uses lower temperature. It pulls moisture out gradually. So instead of really blasting heat and pushing moisture out, it works the air on a repeated basis, right? So we're using much lower heat, but the cost to that is that we're using more time.
Hmm.
And it is much more consistent as a result. Clothes end up for the benefit being clothes ended up lasting longer while your energy use really almost kind of drops off the table in comparison. So and then from purely a design standpoint, it's a considerably better machine.
All right, so for the sake of comparison, what about traditional vented dryers? How do they work?
Yeah, I would say that I would say that their priority is more speed than anything else, right? I mean, they're using high heat and aggressive airflow. I mean, listen, we've known about these dryers forever, right? I mean, you're getting faster cycle times and very predictable results all the time, and that's really what it comes from, right? I mean, they solve for time. That's really their number one job, right? The hot air goes in, the moisture comes out, and you're done. You don't really even have to think twice about it, right? You don't have to plan around it or anything like that. You load it, you run it, and you just move on with your life.
All right, so now that we've looked at those two, what are the trade-offs?
I to me, the biggest trade-off is time. I think that's it, right? Because with heat pumps, they are slower, they are more gradual, and with vented, I mean, they're considerably faster, but they're also much more aggressive. So you're trading efficiency and care for speed and familiarity, right? I mean, this isn't complicated, right? You're trading how long it takes for how well it's going to treat the load that you're trying to drive. Uh, Nothing else really in this equation matters too much or really deciding between both those positions.
So then, kind of if that's the case, why is there so much friction?
I think because, customers don't change expectations. That's the hardest thing in this industry to try to do is they think that it's going to be the same experience. It's just an upgrade with their technology, but that's not what's going on here really at all. It's really a completely different drying rhythm. And you've heard me use that name in the past in previous episodes when we talk about this because it is a different rhythm. You're asking a customer to do something completely different than what they were doing before they adopted this, but the customers again, they're expecting an upgrade. And what they're actually getting is a shift in the way that they do things. And the hard part is that the vast majority of salespeople that are out there aren't telling them that part of it, right? They're just positioning it as an upgrade that it's better for fabric care, but they really don't do a good enough job of explaining the trade-offs to get there.
All right, so let's talk about that again. Like you said, we talk about the rhythm, we talk about ownership experience. So, what does that really look like, especially if you shift it from a vented dryer to a heat pump dryer?
In its simplest terms, I think, listen, if we take a customer runs a standard load, nothing crazy, it takes longer as a result, and the clothes end up feeling different. And by different, I mean they're going to feel damper or colder, right? Not as hot, not as dry, maybe. And immediately that customer, if the expectation was a 7, right, is going to say, well, this isn't working. I need to run this again. And then it brings back that same result again. And it's like, what the heck is going on here, right? The machine's working exactly as it was designed to do. Nothing failed here, right? It was the expectation going in that failed them. And then once that happens, look, you don't recover it with features or anything like that at that point. It was a failure in expectation.
All right, so let's talk about how a salespeople should frame this out properly for the customer so when they do get home and use it a few times, it's not a service call.
Yeah, I think it really shouldn't be about drying clothes, okay? We can't simplify it to that level because both of them do it, right? It's really about almost how the customer in front of you is going to live with laundry, right? Meaning that if they really value the fast turnaround time in multiple loads back to back with ease and very predictable timing and just, you know, um, that sort of a traditional experience, we'll call it, Vented aligns much better with that way of life. But if you do value efficiency at all costs and fabric longevity and installation flexibility, then heat pump is going to be a valuable upgrade for that person. And this is where most people, I think, miss it because I don't think that they define time clearly enough in the conversation, right? And I think that you really have to work to pull that part out. And that's why I always found it successful to start with rhythm, right? And that's walk me walk me through how laundry usually gets done in your house, right? Something simple like that. Is it one load here or there, or are you running multiple loads back to back? Now you start to uncover that picture in terms of overall volume. And then from there, you can kind of tighten up your approach, right? When you're doing laundry, are you waiting on it to finish, or are you just letting it run in the background while you continue throughout your day? If that's the case, well, then that could actually lead you towards a condensation or a heat pump dryer conversation at that point. So, do you ever need something dried quickly and that you need it right away? Those types of things, because you want to make sure that you're solving for everything that goes on in their life, right? And that's really going to paint a picture of urgency. And then at the end, I mean, you do want to pressure test it, right? Meaning, sum it up, right? If a cycle takes longer, but it's better for your clothes and uses less energy, would that work for you? Or is that going to, kind of be more trouble than it's worth for you? And now at that point, I think that they're almost kind of forced to choose in that position. So before you recommend anything, just connect the dots, right? I mean, some systems are going to prioritize speed and be more familiar, and others are going to provide efficiency and fabric care. And now the decision for the customer is going to land pretty clean, and it has nothing to do with feature packs or anything like that. It's based off of how they actually live. So now you can determine the best road together, and they're fully aligned with what either one of these choices is going to do for them.
All right, so let's kind of, you mentioned this a little bit earlier, but let's kind of really frame it out on how salespeople might be getting this wrong.
I think that they focus too much time on framing the upside of going to this type of drying system. They'll say things like, "Oh, this is more efficient," or "This is better for your clothes," which is true. But they do so without addressing that time factor. And time is really what the customer is going to feel. Maybe not even right out of the gates, but in those times where they do need something done quicker and they're just not going to have the ability to be able to do that. So I think that really what you see with salespeople is they avoid kind of the hard part of the conversation there because it sounds like a negative and you're almost taught never introduce negatives into a sales pitch. But I think it's important in terms of setting because if you don't say it, as we're learning here, a customer is going to feel it later for sure.
Right.
And that's 10 times worse for you. So it is something you definitely want to bring in here. And again, don't look at it as a negative, look at it as a trade-offs. To get this story, this is what it costs you, right? I mean, I don't think that that's a negative. It's just being realistic with the customer.
All right, so if that's the case, John, this is indeed a versus episode. Who's the winner?
So, okay. we always pick the best machine and we don't let all the variables come into play or anything like that. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing with this, right? That we do. But I think this is one of the rare cases that the better product requires a pretty massive behavior shift, right? So if we're answering this straight, like we always like to do, I told you at the top, a heat pump dryer is a better system. Okay, so it's built better. It has more benefits overall, more efficient, better on fabrics, more advanced, right? But I would tell you for the masses, for the vast majority of people that are out there, they're not going to be willing to make that trade in terms of the time trade-off and the impact that it has in their overall laundry day. The vast majority of people are doing multiple loads back to back or do have these really big dedicated laundry days that any extra effort that they have to put into those days is probably not going to be what they're looking for. So I think in this particular case, I am going to answer it two different ways. The better machine clearly is heat pump dryers, but the vast majority of customers, what's better for them is going to be a standard traditional vented dryer.
We drop a new episode every day of the week, including weekends. Don't forget to rate and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.